Welcome back. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to try and have this be the last video in this little series. So we're going to try and finish up our little scrappy journal. So first off, we need a closure because that. So we're going to make a closure. So I've gathered some things up still from our scraps. As you can see, I have a dish here with some other goodies. This is going to be, I want to make a little spine dangle to go with this. So we're going to just hop right in. So first off, this is what we're going to use for the closure. And I just want to make sure I get long enough that we can tie it easily. So I think that'll be good. We can trim it down more later if we need to. And this is once again in that whole scrap bundle that I got. So we got that going. And we'll just keep moving forward from there. So that is going to be our closure. And then we're going to use this little piece. And I think we might use one of these flowers from off of here. I think this one, because it's got a little color in it. So I'm going to cut that one out really quick. And that will be good to go. Okay, so I'm just going to gather all of our little bits and bobs together here. I noticed that this has a flower kind of in the background here, so we're going to cut that out. So I'm just going to rough cut it here and then trim it really quick. So I don't know if that was intentionally there, but it looks like a flower to me. So I'm going to cut it out as if it were a flower, because I think that'll look really nice on our cover. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we're just gonna trim that down really quick. And voila. So we have our little flower. Now, I also saw, this was in our scraps too. And I think I'm gonna tear this one out. Now we might not use all of this stuff, or we might, I haven't decided yet. So I'm just gonna tear this down really quickly. And there. Not too fancy. All right, so we got that. I think we'll use this butterfly as well. And I think the only other thing we might use is this scrap of lace as well. So I'm just gonna set that off to the side and we'll go from there. I'm gonna clip this together so we can see our cover easier. Maybe that'll hold. That's why we need a closure. That's why we're making the, oh. Boom, that went flying. We'll do it this way maybe. Nope, I guess we're just gonna go with what we got. So this is going to go around here and we're going to fasten it underneath whatever we're putting on here. So let's figure out what we want to do. I think this is going to be here like that. Let's put this on here. We're going to change the color of this. Maybe, maybe not. That. Ooh, where'd you come from? I really like this piece. I would like to have it in here somehow. And maybe not. We might change our mind completely on what we're doing. See, I don't know if that goes now. I did like this flower idea. So let's switch it up. Let's go ahead and get this glued down on here. We'll start with that. We'll use some really heavy duty glue to get that at least glued down, and then we can put our image over top. So let's find out where we need this to be. About like there. And then we'll just clamp it down, and I'm going to use some of this fabric glue. I'm going to put a bead right across here. Nice straight line-ish. I don't think I really wanted that all the way across, but it is what it is now. So that's going to go on there. And then I'm going to put a clamp like this just in the cover. I think it'll stay, but we're going to put a little clamp at least right here for that. And we're going to set that aside while we come up with a game plan here for the rest of it. So let's see. That color was not great. Do we have something else that will work? Let's look at our butterfly. It does look nice on that, but more blue. Maybe we'll just tear some of this. Actually, where's that other piece we had left over? This one. Let's use this piece that we had left over from before. And I'm just going to tear this down some. And this was from that scrap exchange again, but it was a manila folder. And let's ink you up a little. Let's do some brown, because maybe that'll, or green. Let's do some green. We're gonna try some crushed olive, and then if needs be, some pine needles. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, let's do that. A little bit lighter green. Because I think that'll look better for the butterfly. So we got that. See, sometimes the stuff you pick out isn't always going to work sometimes. And I was like trying to preempt and be like, okay, I should be prepared for this video a little. By doing that, now what we're going to do, I don't like the white line around here. So I am just taking a Sharpie. And I'm just going to go around the edge of the butterfly a little bit. Oh, okay. See, I just smudged it off. It's no big deal. Just going around the edge here. While it's still wet, wiping it off just a little bit. So I'm trying to show some different ways that you can kind of add some other kind of edges, things like that, if you don't have ink. So if you have Sharpies or markers, sometimes that's all you need. Bring this one around. And then up by his head a little bit. Okay, so that's done. This will look nice on here. Okay, see, that's much better. Now let's see. Maybe this way. Okay, that's, kind of scooch it down a little here. Does cover up a bunch of our leaves, but I think it's all right. We'll go there. For that, do we want to add this? I think so. Let's move you out of the way for a second. Covers up all those beautiful leaves. I didn't really want to do that. Maybe, okay, let's tear this down just a little bit more. Let's lay it on here and see what we have going on. Okay, that's a little better. There maybe. And there. And there. I want this to cover this just a little to help secure that band. We still have this too. Okay, let's color that first quick and then we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and use Decisions. Let's try the crushed olive again. See if that's dark enough. And just running this across here. Okay. Now, what to do? I like that so far. Can we? Let's do this. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's what we're gonna go for. Maybe. Maybe. Could be. Who knows? This maybe is not, this is not doing it for me, I think. All right, let's just rip that. Kind of like that just as is, but I feel like it needs a little something. So what if we just tucked this under there? And then the other piece. Like that. Okay, let's do it. Let's give her. Just give her. Do it. Do it up. So I'm using art glitter glue to glue this on. Except I had left my bottle open for a bit, and then let's see. There we go. Glue. And a smoosh. So that was kind of about there. Okay. And then this one, how did we have that one? I don't remember where it was. I should have paid more attention. Oh, for Pete, Nancy. What'd you do? I think this was like this. And this was like somehow like this. Oh yeah, there we go. Maybe it was like this. Just peeking. Just go with it. It's fine. It's gonna look pretty. Go right about there, I think. Okay. Now this friend. Now we just have to make sure our butter, okay. I think I went the different direction with the butterfly than I had it before, but that's all right. There, or we could go there, like so. I don't know. No. Biscuits. Biscuits. You're probably hollering at the screen. It was this way. It was that way. What are you doing? I need to ink that edge. That'll help, right? Just a little ink. Ink will fix everything. Okay. Okay, maybe it was like this. Oh, for Pete, just put it on. We're gonna do this. Need some of this heavier duty stuff. Since she's a chunky monkey. That can go right there. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's good, it's good, it's good. And then our butterfly. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a heavy book on this. After I get this all on here. And then our butterfly. I wanna make sure I'm getting this pretty close to the edge since it's gonna be on the outside of the book. So it has to be durable. Oh, see, I just needed to just put it on. That's all I needed to do. Just get it on there and it'll be fine. Now we got some extra glue sticking out. Grab a little rag. Make sure we smoosh it good. Don't glue our fingers to our project. All right, now I'm gonna put something heavy on this while we work on our, I'm gonna open it up to the center to lay it flat. Maybe that'll be easier. Also, would have been easier to do this if I had taken out all the goodies that are in there. So that's what it looks like right now. And I like it. I think it's perfect just as is like that. So I'm gonna put this on. Put a heavy book on this quick. 2 seconds. Maybe. Need some counter space here. Here's a heavy book. Can set on here. There. That should be heavy enough. Okay. All right, rocking and rolling. Last bit. Home stretch, guys. I hope you've been enjoying this little series since I'm just starting recording videos for YouTube. I have worked on junk journals for a very long time. I do sell them. I do have an Etsy, but I also sell at my farmer's market. So I've had a very good year, so I haven't really had enough to put onto my Etsy. So I'm trying to get caught up with stuff in the winter here. So I have time. You see this? I hope you can see. I might need that paper back, I guess. Maybe I have a plainer spot on here so you can see. Maybe this white piece of paper here. Hopefully that's not too white. So we're gonna make a little spine dangle or something, but we're gonna put it on a little bulb pin so we can take it off and on. So I'm gonna open up this little bulb pin and I'm just gonna loop this chain through here, and I have a couple pliers and things. I don't want it to be too long. We can always shorten it later. So I'm just gonna cut in between my links where I want it to be, maybe. Yes, come on, there we go. So we got one little piece of chain. Let's do another little bit. And this is just broken jewelry. That's all I'm using is little bits of broken jewelry. And I have them fastened on these little rings, and then I have them all hanging in a little rack on my wall, so I can grab kind of the color families that I want. And I want this little one here, but I need my heavier clippers for that. This is a very old piece of chain. It's probably brass, to be perfectly honest. It's really pretty. Has a nice patina, but its jump rings are soldered together, so I can't even like pull them apart to really reuse them. Okay, so there's that. And we're gonna put this straight onto here too, like so. So we have 2 little pieces, and then we're also gonna take a piece of the thread that we used to bind our book. We're gonna take some of that too, just for some extra texture. It's a fun sound. And I'm just gonna tie a knot in the end and then loop that around as well. So I'm doing this really quick. I kind of grabbed a few things to add on for some charms. So that's just going on there. And I have this little set of bells. So we're gonna put those on there. So I'm just gonna put that through the bulb pin as well. So we have some variation. And now a couple charms. And I think we're gonna throw this little flag on here too, but I'm gonna rough it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna leave this plain. I'm gonna ink the edges just a touch, but whoever gets this journal, they could put like their name on it, whatever they would wanna do. Just using my fingernail on that. I think, do I want to leave it as is like that? Or do I want to put it on something? I want a jump ring or something, I think. Or, what do I want to do? I should have grabbed some jump rings. Let me grab one really quick. Today, it's the same day. Good thing that was closed. All right, I kind of have, these are more of my antique-y colored ones that I have in this. Come on, grab one of these guys. Look, it's already open even. You fit on here easily. Yes, maybe. Yes, come on, there we go. I'm gonna bend that back together. There we go, that's good. And then that can go on there too. Isn't that cute? Okay, now let's add a couple little charms. I have a little bird that I grabbed because I thought it was perfect for this. So he doesn't have a jump ring, and jump rings are so much easier to work with. I should have grabbed a different container. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go like that. Then I'm gonna hook both of these onto here and close this up like so. Make sure the bottom is good. It's not, because this is from Broken Down Jewelry, so I was breaking down some stuff and I was leaving these beads. I don't know what these things are called. I'm not a jewelry maker. If you are, that's awesome. Okay, so that's like that. I have things falling off because I didn't close my bulb pin. Put you back on there. Put you back on there. Friendos, stay put, my friends. I'm gonna close this now so they don't fall off. Okay. Okay, that one's good. That one, okay, we need something on this. Let's just put a couple beads on here. It's a green one. And a brown one. Well, it's kind of brown. And one more. Let's do a white one, clear-ish, and then should hopefully just be able to tie this off. I really hope so. Oh, I have some bead clamps. Let's use a bead clamp. So I'm going to tie a knot first. On there. Like that, because I think this will slide right off if I'm not careful. Oh. Okay, no, it's fine. All right, then we don't need to put anything on there. Okay. Pulled it, didn't slide off easy, so good. Good job, me. Let's do a brown and one of these bigger, slightly bigger kind of, I don't know what that is, bead. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do this quickly so the video doesn't last a million years. Okay. And then I'm going to put this, you know what, I'm going to do this. Ooh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's fine. It's all, you know what, I'm just going to tie it off on the end of this little leaf. I'm just going to tie it here. Oh, come on. Fingers work. I'm going to have to get my tweezers out in a minute here. Just making us just a square knot. I do usually use my tweezers for this. I have a couple of different sets of tweezers that I like to use. All right, tie that. Make sure it's good to go. Okay, that's good. And you can, if you're not are you worried about your knots letting go, you can always put a little dot of glue on them or something. But I'm just leaving that as is. So that one's done. What else do we need? We good? I think we need something on the end of this chain. I have a little shell, little piece of shell here. I think will look nice. It's very white though. Oh, I know. I was going to do this little charm. Once again, some of this stuff I've had for a very long time. I think this was in a package of little charms that I got in like the dollar section of Michael's, I think. So last charm, put that on there. And on the end of this chain piece, close that up. Okay, I think we good. Isn't that pretty? Just with a few things, a few little bits and bobs, guys. You just throw them together. It can be so pretty. And you can add that to a spine of your junk journal, add it as like onto a bookmark, something like that. There's so many different things you could use it for. But we're going to add it onto our little journal. It's been sitting under that book while we've been finishing this. So let's see if it's done enough for us to show our final finished journal. Let me grab him quick. And I was originally going to make it part of the ties, but I don't know. I might leave them so then whoever has the journal could add something onto these if they wanted to. Because I do, but they can cut them off then if they don't like them. So I'm going to tie this here quick and then put our little pin on. Let's see if I'm just tying this in a bow. The glue is not 100% dry, but it's dry enough for this. And then when we're all done here, we can put it back. And then, since this is a pin, we can put it right through our ribbon closure. Probably should have done that before I put it on here or tied it. I'm just gonna, oh, it's going under the paper. What are you doing, friendo? There we go. Close. There. There. Ta-da! Our finished little journal, guys. Cute little so there you go. Now you've seen start to finish one little journal. I hope you enjoyed this little series. Make sure if you're just seeing this one for the first time, there are a bunch of other parts leading up to our little finished product. And I will probably be putting this in my Etsy shop, so it will be available for purchase if anybody is interested. So, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll make it a gift. I don't really know yet, so we'll see. Like, subscribe, share, leave me some comments. Let me know what you like, what you'd like me to improve on, those types of things. I really appreciate it. And also what you'd be interested in watching me do. All right, you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.